What's up, y'all? I am here with another video doing nails on myself, and this is my left hand. So I am starting with my base nails, and the color is Gumball from Amnesty Cosmetics. Love this color, especially when top coated. It is gorgeous. So, and these are the rest of the products I'm using. I'm using Poochie's Nails white gel paint, the red and green gel paint from Young Nails, and also black gel polish from Valentino. And these are the brushes I will be using. I think I was going to use this brush as like my, oh no, this is my white gel brush. I only use this for white like gel when I'm doing designs and stuff. And then I'm using the Hella Cute liner brush from Nails by Dev, and then I will be using this brush from A Galore Co. And I love how thin this brush is. It can get really thin lines, so it is great. And of course I will leave links and all product names down below, so don't forget to check that out. So I will be starting with my French tip, and I do apologize for being out of frame. And I will be painting the French tip on. So I start by just drawing like a V shape, and I've seen this done on Instagram, so that's why I decided to try it this way, and I actually like it this way. It's easier for me to get a nicer and more crisp smile line. So again, I just draw this V shape, and then I draw a line across that around the area where I want the top of my smile line to be. And then from there I go in the and I round out the corners on both sides, and then I fill in the tip of the nail, and if necessary I go in and clean up the smile line just in case I made any mess ups. So, and then once I'm done filling this in, I cure it for 60 seconds. And then I go in and do my pinky and my thumb with the same way and cure those for 60 seconds as well. And then I come in with a second coat of the gel paint on each nail, and I cure that for 60 seconds again. So I didn't originally plan to film these nails, so that's why it's only design and not application. And in fact, I did these nails in a few days. I started off with the pink nails, and then a couple days later I started my design, and I was like, why not record these so I can have some videos on doing my own nails and not just like my practice hand or anything. So, and I'm working on being better and staying in frame too. So, but hey, it happens sometimes when I'm doing my own nails because I'll be needing my hand close. So, but you're still able to see what I am doing. So I will be back when I get to the next step. Okay, so after curing the gel paint for a minute in my lamp, I come in with this top coat from Krydyx, and it is a no wipe top coat. I actually forgot that I did this, and it reminded me while watching the playback of this. And I did this because the gel paint has a sticky layer, and I didn't want to just wipe it off. So and I didn't want anything to stick to it because of the tacky layer. So I just went in with the top coat, and then this is a no wipe top coat, and then I gave it a cure for 1 minute in my light. And now I am about to do the cherries. So I'm using, the first brush I'm using is the Hella Cute liner brush from Nails by Dev, and the red Mission Control gel paint from Young Nails. I'm starting off by drawing a little circle, and it has a little dip in the middle. And I did it like that because that's where I was going to put the stem, and I wanted it to look like, you know how cherries look. They have that little dip in the middle. But once I was done drawing this one, I didn't really like how it looked, and I felt like it was just a little too big because it took up more space than the other cherry would have, and I didn't want it too much hanging off the side of the nail, which is funny because after I took this one off and I drew my other cherries, it still was hanging off the side of the nail. So yeah, so I did draw this one, and then I used most likely a lint-free wipe with some alcohol, and I just wiped it off, and I made sure to get it all off because it's red, and sometimes red leaves little spots. So if there were any little spots, I just buffed them off, but that part you don't see. See, now I'm just going in with the cherries that I ended up using on my nail. But it is a little smaller, so same concept, just I didn't put that little dip in the middle. So I just drew a circle, filled it in, and then I think I did a flash cure for like 15-30 seconds, and then I went in and drew the other cherry, and I cured that, gave it a full cure for a minute. So now I am going in with the stem, and I'm using the same brush. I just cleaned it off with a little bit of alcohol and a lint-free wipe. And sorry that my finger is in the way, but it will move, and it's just helping me keep my finger steady. So sorry that you can't see, but there, I moved it, and then you'll be able to see me do the other stem better anyway. So I went a little bit in on the cherry, and I made them slightly curved, and I made the stem thicker around the part that's on the cherry and thinner as I came up to the top. So after doing that, I just cured it in my light for a minute. And now I am outlining the cherries, and I'm using the smaller brush, which was the 8mm brush from A Galore Co. And yeah, I'm just outlining with black, and I do the whole cherry, the stem, and I do both of them, and then I cure in my light for a minute. And for the black, I'm using, what's it called, Valentino black gel polish, and I believe the number is 048. And again, check down below for links and names to everything that I am using in this video. Also, I added the little white highlight marks on the cherries, and I did 2 on the top cherry and 1 on the bottom cherry, but I did not show that in the video, and I think because it was sort of an afterthought, so, or maybe I just forgot to record, so that part isn't in the video, but you'll see it in the finished result, or maybe you will. So now I am going to do some bling, and this bling is going on my ring finger, and this is the design that I came up with. And to stick on the, or most of it, especially the bigger pieces, I'm using the Nailed by Naya Bling Gel, and then for the other crystals, I'll be using, what's it called? Zule Bling Adhesive. I think I may have showed that. I don't know, it passed by so quick I didn't pay attention. But for, apparently I'm starting with using the Bling Gel. For the Bling Gel, I just take this little tiny dotting tool that I have, pick some up, and put it where I want my crystals to be. And because it is gel, once you put the crystals on, they do kind of move, and but not too much. And if they do, just like put them back in place. And that's one thing I do like about using a gel to place my bling, is that you can move it around just to make sure everything is straight and stuff. So, and on my bigger crystals, I add a little extra just for extra security, that they won't like come off and stuff. And I don't do, well, it looks like I'm about to do the full nail, but I don't usually do a full nail at a time. Like, I'll do it in little patches, because again, the crystals, they start to slide around after a little bit, and I think it's probably due to, like, from the heat from my finger, it kind of starts to warm it up, so it starts to move. So I'll do like a little flash cure, or sometimes even a full cure. And if I flash cure, I do it for about 15 seconds, and a full cure, I do it for 1 minute, and sometimes longer. And also sometimes too, I tend to like kind of turn my finger for a few seconds, just so I can make sure that when it's curing, the gel fully cures. And I don't normally have a problem with things popping off, because on my last set of nails with those Hello Kitty charms, those stayed on for like 3 weeks, no problem, nothing popped off or anything. Like, them was holding on strong. So, yeah, apparently I did not use the Zule Bling Adhesive for this, and I'm so sorry that I am out of frame. I really thought I was. I was trying to stay in frame, but I did a bad job of doing that. So, but you will see the full design once I am done. Now I am going to do some bling on my ring finger and put a little bit on my thumb. And I didn't, excuse me, I didn't originally record this, but because something happened and I had to redo my nail, I was like, you know what, let me record this part. So for this, I will be using just the straight up Zule Bling Adhesive, and because this is an air dry, I just put a little bit at a time, place my crystals, and sometimes I have enough time to move them around, sometimes I don't. So once I lay the Bling Adhesive down, I place my crystals where I want them to go. And since I'm doing this on myself, I do tend to turn my hand in different directions so I can make sure it looks even and stuff. So this one has a design around the French, and then on the thumb it's just going to be 3 crystals around at the cuticle area, like on the pinky. And then after I go in and top coat, for my top coat, I did use again the Krydyx No Wipe top coat. Gave that a cure for 1 minute, and I don't believe I recorded that either. But when I top coat crystal nails, a lot of times I'll take a smaller brush and pour some top coat like on a palette or something, and then I dip my brush and I go around the crystals, especially when I have designs like this, because I don't want to cover the crystals with top coat because they'll lose their facet and they'll dull down and not look the same. So always go around your crystals with top coat and not on top. I also just wanted to say that I loved the bling designs on the ring and the middle finger. I just love bling, period. I'm always adding bling to my nails, and I feel like if I don't, something is missing. So, but yeah, and everything stayed on pretty well. One time, I think one of the bigger pieces popped off because I did something, don't know what it was, but I just put it right back on and didn't have any problems after that. And by the time this video goes up, my nails would have had been on for 3 weeks and they still look pretty good. Shape still looks nice, the white looks nice, it is peeling a little bit on the sides, but that's about it. So we are at the end. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram at the Nail Glow Up. Also, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And just look. These are so pretty. I loved looking at them. Like, I still look at them to this day. So again, thank you for watching.